Hi, I'm Sarah Massa and I'm going to be showing you how to make a quick and easy DIY facial cleansing pad or makeup remover. This recipe uses very simple natural ingredients and of course Young Living essential oils. This is a great recipe to have on hand for the end of the day when you're tired. Maybe you don't want to go through your whole skincare routine, but you want to just get the makeup off your face or give your face a quick refresh before laying down to sleep for the night. So let's jump right in. The first ingredient is water. You're going to take your small container and fill it halfway with water. Regular tap water will do. Very basic. The next thing we're going to add is coconut oil. I have the fractionated coconut oil, and the reason that we're putting this in is because this is what will actually help take the makeup off, especially if you're removing eye makeup or anything a little bit thicker. Don't omit this step. Coconut oil is also very nourishing and moisturizing to the skin, so it's a win-win. It calls for 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. If you're a measurer, you go right on ahead and you get that measuring spoon out and do it the correct way. But I'm an eyeballer, so for me, 2 tablespoons means 2 generous squirts. 1, 2. Feels right. That's it. The next step is witch hazel. Witch hazel is a great natural astringent. You can get it in every drugstore everywhere. It's a very inexpensive ingredient to have on hand for natural skincare products. And you're going to basically fill the jar the rest of the way up using the witch hazel. So I'm just filling it. I'm going to leave a little bit of room at the top, but not very much. And that's it. There you go. So the jar, as you can see, is now pretty much full to the brim. And we only have a few more ingredients to add. The next thing I'm putting in is Castile soap. Castile soap is an amazing multi-purpose soap. You can make hand soaps, body washes, pretty much anything you need to clean in your life, you can do it with Castile soap, and it's very safe, gentle, and natural. This is Dr. Bronner's brand, and it's the baby unscented one because I obviously am using my beautiful essential oils, so I want it to be unscented. And I'm going to add about a tablespoon of this into my mixture. Now, if you don't want to rinse your face off after you use these pads with water, maybe omit this step. However, I like to really clean my face at night, so I'm going to put the Castile soap in. So I'm going to put in one squirt. Feels right. That's that. And the last step before we actually put the pads in is our Young Living essential oils. So I've selected 3 oils that I want to add into this recipe because they're going to help to nourish my skin while I'm sleeping, basically. And the first is frankincense. Frankincense has a gorgeous aromatic influence, and for me, I find it to be very calming and restful. So I like having this as one of the last things I put on my face during the day because I do get to smell the frankincense as well as have it nourish my skin. This is part of my anti-wrinkle prevention regime, so a great way to take care of your skin and prevent any of those signs of aging from creeping up on us. So I'm going to put in about 5 drops of frankincense. And we'll just slowly rotate the bottle till the drops come out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's that. The next oil I'm putting in is patchouli. Patchouli is a very distinctive scent. People usually respond to it very strongly one way or the other. Personally, I really like it. And it's also a great oil to help nourish the skin. So again, I'm just going to put in about 5 drops of patchouli. Here they come. Some oils are more viscous than others and they can take a little longer to drop out. There we go. Okay, so there's my 5 drops of patchouli. And then the next oil I'm going to add in is lavender essential oil. The Swiss Army knife of oils, good for everything and especially great for our skin. So I'm going to drop in 5 more drops of lavender. Okay, so that is all that we're going to put in here besides the actual cotton pads. So once you have all of your liquid ingredients in your jar, screw on the cap, give it a shake, evenly distribute all your ingredients, and now comes sort of the fun science experiment portion where we see how many pads we can squish into our little jar. So these are just organic cotton rounds. You can buy them at the grocery store or the drugstore. And I'm grabbing a big stack, and I'm going to keep grabbing big stacks because they will all fit in. So you kind of just start to slowly, so you don't explode your little jar, start to smush them down in there. You can kind of fold them in on themselves if you need to get them going. And go slow at first because obviously there is a lot of liquid in there. But as you can see as I'm doing this, the liquid will start to absorb into the pads. And then you can continue to add more pads and press down slowly. And you will be able to fit I don't know how many come in one, probably at least 50, 75 pads into this jar, because they do just kind of compress and they absorb that cleansing, nourishing liquid solution that we just created, and they will really go to town. Doing DIY projects is fun. Sometimes I love doing it. Sometimes I love being able to get on youngliving.com and just place an order for products that I want. But it just affords us a great opportunity to use our essential oils to replace things in our household that we used to buy from the store that maybe didn't have the most healthful ingredients or benefits for our bodies. So you can, start to plan 1 or 2 things maybe a month that you could try to make yourself using your essential oils, or order from Young Living, and start to replace some things around your home and see if you don't notice some difference in your wellness. Okay, so as you can see, my jar is now full of pads, and you can kind of see around the sides where there's no liquid, like just abutting the side of the glass, because it's absorbed into the pads. So now in the evening when I'm ready to wash my face, I will peel one of my little pads out of there, and you can see it has the moisture all in it, and I will cleanse my face as I would normally, and that's it. And you've got some really nourishing, wonderful DIY cleansing pads. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I will post a recipe in the comment section, and happy oiling.